then I see why you're making some of these. I think some of your choices here are good then. So what I want you to look at is the direction of the fur. Keep that in mind as you're finding, your big print fabrics. So this one, okay, so now I'm looking at this one here. The white with the warmer white.
Yep.
I'm trying to imagine. That's probably one of those fabrics that only goes one way, right?
Yeah, it's one of those marbleized things.
Yeah, those marbleized things, it's like you try to find them flipping the other way and you can't.
Yep.
So what about if you just lower it down a little bit? So it does have that curve, right? And then this, on the bottom, we can kind of say, I'm over at the photo again. We can say that as it reaches the lower part, it kind of goes the other way. So if you were, and if I'm not talking in full sentences, just let me know. If you were to lower this down to your, the edge, because this line is what you're working with.
Yep.
So that this part ends up going kind of like this. All you're doing is lowering and moving it up or left. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. So just lower it, and you may run out of fabric up here, but that's okay. We can patch that in with something.
Yeah.
I think your the direction of this stuff is really nice, and you want to work with it.
Okay.
And then just cut out more, like this one, this part of the curve is kind of neutral. It's just really going straight. So that should all be fine for as a piece of fabric, unless you want to cut into it a little more, fussy cut a little bit.
Yeah, I got plenty of that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, and then just find more of it and just make it look fluffy.
Okay.
Even if it ends up going like up and kind of look down to the lower left, instead of down and up, in the photo. See how the fur starts under the chin and goes and makes a U shape. Your fabric might make an upside down U shape, but that's okay.
I'll look at that fabric. I've got at least a yard of it and see if any of it's facing the right direction.
Okay. And just keep in mind it's collage. It could be made out of 5 different pieces of of those little lines, but you just have to fussy cut them and put them together.